More yoga? Why not? First, before I go on, I'd like to apologize for the way I kind of seem after watching these videos. I seem to be coming off as a don't you do these. But it's kind of hard not to, because they're kind of rules or commandments. They're not strict rules and they're not commandments, because you're supposed to see them how you can take them into your own life, which is going to be different for everybody. So I'm sorry about the whole coming off as a thou shalt not and blah 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 blah. But don't take that completely seriously. It's meant for you to interpret these yamas in a way that's good for you. The rest of the niyamas will be a little similar to being rules. They're not quite as bad as the yamas and coming off as a whole rule book and you do this, this, and this. But I'll try and be a little better. I'll use the words like we, and I'll try to use try. But we'll see how I can do with this. And from there we'll continue with Ashtanga Yoga. The 8 limbs of yoga. Last video I did a little reversal with 2 of the words, so I'll try and not do that this time. There's Yama, external morals, Niyama, internal morals, Asana, the exercise positions, Pranayama, control over the breath, Pratyahara, withdrawing yourself from external distractions, Dharana, which is one of the ones I messed up yesterday. So dharana is focusing in concentration. Dhyana is unbroken concentration, meditation. And then there's samadhi, bliss and enlightenment. Then we went to the yamas. We have done ahimsa, non-violence, non-harming. Satya, honesty, benevolent truthfulness. Asteya, non-stealing. Now there's Brahmacharya, walk with God, and then there'll be Aparigraha, non-hoarding, non-attachment. But today is Brahmacharya, which roughly translates to walk like God. What does this one mean? Well, it's more of a, be aware of your energy. We all have energy that we can put out into the world and help people with it, and sometimes people associate Brahmacharya with celibacy, but don't take that too seriously. It's more about just conserving, being aware of your energy, and that you only have a certain amount, and that you can rid yourself of it by only giving and giving and giving and giving, and not conserving, because you need energy to survive too. So it's nice, definitely share energy with people. Go out there, soup kitchen, do some breast cancer walk, but be aware that you're limited in what you can do, and you need some of your power, your energy, to survive a normal life so you can continue giving. So it says walk like God, because Brahmacharya also brings in this concept of we're all one. We're all God, if you will. And if we all become aware of this, you start seeing the world differently, and you start seeing people differently, because you know what affects them will affect you. And it's a nice concept. I don't mind the word God much anymore, because I've started to realize this, and when people say God to me, I kind of have to chuckle and smile and realize that, man, you're just talking about me, you, that guy over there, the trees, the birds, because we're all one. And Brahmacharya brings in that concept of unity between everything, and everything comes from the same the same makeup, and we can't break away from this makeup, and we can be one together. We can be God together. But don't let that word scare you. God, it's a strange concept, God, of this being from something that created the world. I said in another video that I don't believe in this creational God, but I won't get into it much. But what Brahmacharya is saying is that we are one. Spread your energy between everybody. They hopefully will spread their energy between everybody, and we can live in kind of a harmony as going back and forth nicely, communicating, helping each other, and preserving your own energy for yourself, but there'll be all these other people who are basically you also, helping you out. And in turn, you'll be willing to help them out when they need it. So, with this, I'll explain Namaste. There's Namaskar also, which is just the normal, like, oh, hey buddy, how you doing? Or have a nice day, or hello. But Namaste goes a little farther, and most people would translate it as my divine in me can see the divine in you. But you can also turn that word divine, if that irritates you some, into I can see potential in me, and I can also see the potential in you. So Namaste is just a quick and easy word to say when you see potential in everyone. Go around and say Namaste to people and realize you're saying to them, you and I have a potential of being greater and to make something great happen, to bring peace to the world. It's these concepts, but Namaste is very closely linked to Brahmacharya with the whole, we are all together, and we all have the same potential. We all have the same chance. So Brahmacharya is actually quite a nice Yama. And it can be, and it's not as, don't you steal, don't you hurt. It's more of a, right on. We're all unique, which makes us all exactly the same. Right on. Namaste, y'all. Oh, I forgot to, maybe that was a little difficult one to write on your own, but go ahead and do that writing exercise if you want. If anyone is. Doesn't matter. Namaste.